Imagine a Genoese navigator, Christopher Columbus, setting sail for the unknown with 3 caravels, the Niña, the Pinta, and the Santamaria. His goal, to reach the east by sailing west. But fate has something much bigger in store for him. The discovery of America. It was October 12, 1492 when Columbus landed on an island in the Bahamas, believing he had reached the East Indies. In reality, he had inaugurated a new chapter in human history, opening the doors of the old continent to an unknown continent.
Debated issues. What do we know about this epochal event? International historiography has long debated various aspects. What drove Columbus to sail the ocean? Was it just the search for wealth, or was there also an ambition for discovery and knowledge? Routes. What was the exact route Columbus took? There are several theories that hypothesize alternative routes to the official one. Vikings in America. Were they really the first Europeans to reach the American continent? New archaeological discoveries support this hypothesis, opening up new scenarios on pre-Columbian history.
Anecdotes and hypotheses. The Promised Land. Columbus was convinced he had found the way to reach the earthly paradise, an idea that fueled his journey as well as his faith. The ship's log. Columbus's notes tell us about his experience, full of doubts, hopes, and fears in the face of the unknown. Not everyone, however, knows that the most important document of this event, the diary of Christopher Columbus's first voyage, has been mysteriously lost. The encounter with the natives. Relations with indigenous peoples were often complex and conflictual, marking the beginning of a period of colonization and exploitation.
Columbus, hero or oppressor? The figure of Columbus is controversial today. On the one hand, he is celebrated as the hero who opened the way to the New World. On the other hand, he is criticized for the violence and injustices committed against the Native Americans.
The consequences of Columbus's voyage. Columbus's enterprise had a huge impact on the world, with both positive and negative consequences. Cultural exchanges. The contact between Europe and America led to an exchange of cultures, goods, and ideas. Colonization and exploitation. Europe imposed its rule on the Americas, with devastating consequences for indigenous populations. Epidemics and slavery. Diseases brought by Europeans and the African slave trade decimated the indigenous population.
Columbus remains a complex and controversial figure. His discovery changed the course of history forever, but his legacy is still debated and reflected upon today.